Good evening, team. I know it's a little late, but it is what it is. Um, some of you saw that the cold got me for the holidays. I'm just now getting past the fever stage, but I am committed to be here with you guys. I know I saw some of you also got sick over the holidays, but I hope that each and every one of you had an awesome holiday visiting with friends and family. You may still be doing that. If so, enjoy it. Absolutely enjoy it. That's what this business is about, is we can work it when we want, and if we don't have time, we don't have to. So absolutely enjoy your loved ones and any time that you have with them here in the holiday season. Just wanted to come on. We did close out campaign one. So I have the results from that. We need to switch out into campaign 2 and 3, depending on if you're selling now or pre-selling. Um, so yeah, so I'm going to run this just like I did last time. I kind of like the format. I'm going to go over the campaign switch, any important information that I think that you might need. And then after that, I will go into the what's new. If you feel that you would like to stick around for that part, you can. If not, you've got the important information up front, and you can go ahead and get on with what you got to do. So with that, campaign 2 is live on our e-stores. So absolutely doing the smooth moves. Hit refresh is our campaign this time. You guys saw that I did an addition to this, and you guys are more than welcome to. Excuse me, I'm going to get through this. You guys are more than welcome to do that. I did, like I said, I did a 20% off Aspera. I'm used to Aspera being my big beginning of the year sell. I have certain customers that I like to really refresh them, get them started on it again if they have slacked off. We all know how it is to start a healthy year and then it slacks off, and we got to try again. So I just wanted to give them I gave them a 20% discount. What I also did, and if you remember back at the beginning of the holidays, I did the bounce back dollars for my customers. So for every $50 that they spent with me over the holidays, they got $5 off a $25 purchase. So let me tell you what you have to do sometimes to get where you want to be. And that's what I have my goals. And to get my sales up, this campaign can tend to be a very slow campaign. People are still celebrating Christmas. They could just be broke. I mean, they're not looking to do a lot of extra shopping, but if I give some extra deals, um, I'm going to take a real hit on my earnings. Um, some of my best customers that earn those certificates for $5 off, I told them right up front, I said, between the 20% off that I'm giving on the Aspera and the $5 off coupon that you earned over the holidays, you're literally getting it at my price. I'm willing to do that to get my sales in this campaign and to get me boosted and started towards President's Club. It's kind of hard to see that wheel turn back around, and I'm sitting down below $1,000 when I have to sell 10,000 to get there. So it's time to do what I got to do and please my customers. It gives them a treat, gives them a discount. Now, this is a one, I said it's a 1 or 2 campaign. Wasn't sure if I was going to do the sell for 2 campaigns, but their coupons are only good for 2. Campaign 2 and 3, those are our slowest campaigns. So I did that back then to boost my sales now. because it's very light. It's hard to get them right now. And I know I have 2 team members that really could push and get up to Premier or President's Club. So they're busting their butt doing whatever they have to do to get where they need to be next year. So sometimes that's what you do. It's strategy. You have to decide where you want to be and how you want to get there. Now that doesn't mean that all my customers are getting it at my price. There's just a couple that are actually, just about, and they took me up on the offer. They're like, heck yeah, and they started ordering their Aspera. I got them started again. So if I get them started and I give it to them at that discount, then I hopefully have resale in a month when they're still going strong on their New Year's resolutions, starting the New Year strong and healthy and that kind of jazz. So that's what I did. Choose what you would like to do. Just see where it lands. Hi, Sherry. See what you can do to get your customers buying right now, because, everybody's looking for those after Christmas sales, and we can offer them too. We don't have to do just what Avon's doing. And I just said, Sherry, that I am still trying to get over this cold, so bear with me. I do not mean to cough in this. So they have a really good section at the beginning. I hadn't really, I was bad. I didn't look at the first pages completely, but they did kind of a top 20 things to have. So look at the beginning of this catalog. It really had some cool things. And the other thing I noticed also, so you have your top 20 to have, and Aspera, the energy, the vitamin water packets are one of those top 20. So there is your Aspera boost if you want to do that. For the first time, I noticed, maybe you guys have noticed it before, but for the first time I noticed our Power of Pink cells are now including the Live Out Loud, the one of the lipsticks, and one of the glimmer shadows. So you might, if you have people that are near and dear and love to support the cause, we now have 3 of our 1 fragrance and 2 of our makeup products that will now go towards giving towards the cause when they purchase that. Not only the breast cancer jewelry, but they have the option of these 3. And this is the first catalog that I noticed it in. So, and you saw how easy it was. If you guys haven't seen me do that, you just fold your page in half like that one time, and then you fold it over again up into a flag. And then when I close it, it has that little pink ribbon sticking up out of there, so you can remember to maybe, talk about that. That's how I flag pages for customers. If I want to remember, sometimes it works out really cool like that. It doesn't always, but that worked out really cool. But that's how I remember sometimes to introduce new products to customers, and just remember what it is that I'm trying to bring their attention to with a little flag, and how easy is that. The one thing I do also want to recommend, just because it's one of my personal favorites, but it's also, I know the representatives love it, and it happened to make the back of both brochures, that 2 and 3. I'm not sure if that was on purpose. It's on the back page, but it is 2 and 3. But the A box this time has a full size eye pro lift in it. So between the eye pro lift and the that is the ultimate day and night cream, this is a $70 value on this A box this time, guys. I'm going to make sure that my customers know that they have this. With that being said, if I have enough orders and some of my customers do not take advantage of it, I will, because for $8 to get all of these products is amazing. And as you know, I do something, you know, it's up to you. You start small, but get your customers to having fun. One option is I do that for every $25 my customers spend with me in a month. So basically 2 brochures. They get their name in a drawing, just like you guys do for a team member from me. I do the same thing with my customers. If they spend $25, they get 1 entry into a drawing, and then once a month I give a product bundle away. Now, sometimes it's an A box. If I have A boxes and they're great and it's products I want to get my customers hooked on, absolutely, I will do an $8 A box. Sometimes it will just be product that is sitting around here that I throw together because I would like to introduce that customer to those products. I've done that before just because I've really wanted to introduce something to somebody, and it's worked. You know, they've been like, hey, yeah, I really like that. Can I reorder? That's what you're going for. It can be samples. It can be a deluxe sample pack. It doesn't even have to be full-size products, just something to engage your customers. So this is, so this is the one that is on our e-stores right now. I am going to be putting in, you guys know, I normally put my order in the first day that the brochure comes out. That was Wednesday. I was not thinking of putting my order in Wednesday. Not only was it Christmas, but I was sicker than this. So I'm going to be putting in my order tomorrow. The one thing to keep in mind, it didn't really matter because Avon is closed through tomorrow. You can still put your orders in online. Everything computer-wise is still working, but for them to ship the warehouse, anything put in through tomorrow isn't going to ship until Monday. Nobody's going to get any special treatment over the other. So whether I put it in Wednesday or whether I put it in tomorrow, it's not going to ship till Monday, which is going to shorten my time to be pre-selling the next campaign. This is the tricky part of year where our brochures kind of start mashing together and customers are kind of broke, or they're just trying, or they're still visiting. I called one of my helpers. Oh my gosh, one of my big helpers. And she's like, I'm on my way out of town. I won't even be back at work until the 6th. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's when I'm going to turn in. Excuse me. That's when I'm going to turn in campaign 3. So she's out of commission for 2 campaigns. So I'm like, oh my gosh, this happens this time of year. I have to say, like I said, some of you are really working towards a goal. And work as hard, work as you can, be smart, try, if you start the beginning of the year off strong, that only gets you to those goals earlier. One thing to think about is the earlier or the faster you earn Premier, the minute you earn it, that next campaign you start with the next level up of earnings. So you go from 25 to 30%. So definitely push for that, because if you get it by June, then you've got that discount for the holidays next year through the whole half of next year and the following year. So definitely something to think about, and when you're planning. For those of us pre-selling, when I get this order back, I will be including this book. Some of my customers, and I will be handing out this book now because some of my customers are not ordering this time. I'm going to make sure they have this in their hands, make sure that they know I'm placing an order. It'll be on the 8th is the next Wednesday. So letting them know that I'll be posting another order then. If they didn't order this time, they can order next time. Excuse me, guys. Okay, so the one thing I did notice, this is our Valentine's coming out. So we have all our fabulous Valentine's products coming out. But don't forget that Valentine's, we like to get a little something for our men. And I just noticed this when I was thumbing through. Might be a time if you have some Mesmerize on hand to put some samples in, but the car is being clearanced out at $8.99 while supplies last. So we've had it for a year, and they do that. They give us a collector, and then they move on to another one. I bet you something might launch in on Father's Day, another fragrance, or they may not do them anymore. It just depends on how popular they've been. So that's something to keep in mind, that it's, our men too, but help our men shop for Valentine's Day. I have to say the 2 times a year that I send books to my husband's job is Christmas and Valentine's Day, because they're shopping for their wives, they're shopping for their kids, and you can help them do that. So think of the places outside the box. Do you, I don't know if you might be going into a lawyer, you might go into a doctor's office, there's men there. Go into a garage, go into a car sales place, go where there are men and say, hey, Valentine's is coming up. Have you guys thought about what you're going to buy yet? And that way you can maybe help them out and get some sales at the same time. So think outside the box when it comes to these holidays, because the men are the ones that really need the help, and they're the big purchasers. So don't just, focus on the women. It's the men too, and they sometimes need a lot of help. So this is if you are pre-selling, you want to start looking at this and getting ready for Valentine's Day. There's some super cute stuff in there, guys. So definitely some stuff to sell. Just another note that Avon will be closed on the 1st, which is Wednesday. So again, if you place your order after 9 a.m. on Tuesday, it's not going to start shipping again until Thursday, because Friday the warehouse will be closed and they won't be shipping anything out. It's that time of year that everybody needs to be able to have their days off too. So just remember that we're all trying to work together. So definitely keep working. So our new incentive started with C1. Excuse me. And so we have now, remember, we have a premier drawing and a contender drawing. Contender is anybody that has not made it up to the premier status, and you have to have a $200 order to qualify for that drawing. And then if you are a premier member, you are now into the President's Club would be your next level up. You would need $385 per campaign to get that. Hi, Lori. Just telling everybody that Valentine's Day is coming up. Some extra cool stuff. You need to do some of your personal shopping. Hope you had a good Christmas, by the way. For the drawings, you had to have 200 if you are a contender. That's anybody that has not made premier. And the one person that we had this campaign for, campaign 1 is Tori. She sold 235. And premier level, Rita needed to do 385, and she did 390 something. Yeah, she did it. My site's just out. You guys, this has got to be the less energetic video I've ever done. I am so sorry, but I'm committed. I'm going to be here. But Rita made it, so she's in. And at this moment, she is the only premier member. Remember, we are going to once a month drawings, so they will have an entry into the drawing. Drawing will be on the 8th, on January 8th. It will pretty much fall to where every other campaign will fall at the beginning of the month, and that's when I will do the drawing. I still owe Rita from last time. I have to say, with Christmas, I did not get it out. I promise I will have you something in the mail here really soon. But they both have an entry into the drawing. Rita, unless somebody bumps up into your category, you're getting something next month too. So congratulations to you two. Congratulations to everybody that placed an order. I know this was a hard one, being right before the holidays. Like I said, this is going to be a slow time. And the one last thing that, well, two last things I want to say really quick. We have a lot of new products coming out. I know everybody would love to have one-on-one training. Who wouldn't want to have one-on-one training? But I will tell you, if you can make it to the meetings that are going around, they're supposed to be making some kind of centers for us across the nation. It's going to take some time, but until then, they're trying their best to get around the cities at different times and different places. I am going to get with Donna here locally here, but everybody be checking. I will see if I can start finding the times in different areas of all of my people, because I know we're not all here. But if you can catch one of those and do it in, go see the products, feel the products. If you're not able to buy them yourself, go to one of those meetings. But if you're not able to, I will tell you, Janine is she has the most knowledge on all of this amazing new products. I'm talking, we're competing with Ulta, Sephora. It's just insane what we're going to be competing with, and I'm glad to be competing in that arena. Not only can I do my regular Avon customers, but I can find a whole new set of customers. So training, virtual sales meetings each month, Campaign Insider, Avon U. I will try to get some of this set up, but they even have one-page flyers made up now for all kinds of products on, so that we know what we're talking about and what the key ingredients are and that kind of thing. We just have to constantly be learning our new products so that we can take advantage of the sales. They may be higher priced. That means higher earnings for us. So don't be afraid to learn about the new and to find new customers that are going to enjoy that. They are there. They are there. And then the one last thing before I go to the what's new, new rep training. I told you I was going to start doing that once a month. It is not limited to new reps. It's going to be training. Some of it will be basics at the beginning, but every time I want to bring in something to refresh everybody's memory. If you haven't been with me, I was looking back at some of my videos that I keep on the training that I used to do for the team, and I didn't have anybody showing up. So I am going to go back to finding, getting, and keeping customers, I think, is going to be the topic that I'm going to try to touch on with this first new rep training. And anybody that would like to do a refresher, who doesn't need a refresher at the beginning of the year? Sometimes you got to go back to the basics and just start at the basics and say, hey, I need to revisit this and let's get this going again. So you're more than welcome. It is going to be the first Monday is on January 6th, and it's going to be at 7 o'clock. I promise, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. That will be my time. It will be in a Zoom meeting. So it will not be live. I will be doing a Zoom. That way we can talk to each other immediately. You can ask me questions immediately. You can call in by phone or you can call in by computer. If you have not went to a Zoom meeting before, please go ahead and the day before, earlier that day, whatever, go ahead and log in. You are going to have to give some basic information to start an account, make an app on your phone. It's not that hard, but it does take a few minutes. And if you're trying to scramble to get into the meeting, it gets frustrating. So go ahead, follow the link like you are going to go to the meeting, set up your account, and that way when the meeting starts at 7, you can jump right in with us and learn everything that we're going to do. So that's it on, I think, the business news that I'm going to talk about right now. It's killing me here, guys. I promise we're going to, I'm going to do even more as I get well. But as for the what's new, so if you guys want to stick around for just a few more minutes, we went through the what's new last time, I believe, for the Valentine's version. You can order this with Campaign 2. So you could have ordered it with Campaign 1, but you can still order it with Campaign 2. You've got all of your Valentine's items that you definitely can be picking up. Blushes, primers, all of that. So definitely your lipsticks there if you want to be ordering it. We talked about it before. Ordering out of the What's New is awesome if you feel like there's something that you want to sample or you want to try for yourself before the customers. But again, you're getting the amount on award sales where I am busting butt to try to get to President's Club. You are getting the amount that is in here. So look at the cute popsicles or ice cream, gelato. They did that on Campaign Insider. And the ring pops, remember, those are not for kids. Those are for adults. They are very, very pigmented lipsticks. So don't get, confused and start selling those to customers. They will be very upset when their child's lips are stained, very vivid colors. We've got the strawberry bubble bath coming out. The one thing I'm going to do with the bubble bath in general for this campaign is I'm going to put in all the uses of the bubble bath. I'll be posting that up to the team page. Just a reminder to everybody. So that might be something that helps you sell bubble bath over the time. There's one other thing that I was wanting to, what was it? That I was curious, that I was going to say, because the Valentine stuff is cute, but there was, I thought there was, oh yeah, the cucina. And yes, that's how you say it, cucina. It is Italian for kitchen. So our cucina hand washes. These are as big. I'm going to order one this time, so when my order comes in, I will show it to you. These are as big as our spa bottles. But what they're going to do is you keep it in the kitchen, and regular soap will not get off the garlic and onion and all of those really strong smells that come all with cooking. And but these will. So that is going to be something to really push, and people are going to be excited. As I've told people, their eyes have lit up when I say your hands no longer have to smell like onion after you get done chopping the onion for dinner. So I think it's going to be a good thing. They are a little pricier, but that's because the bottles are so big. I can't wait to get one and show you guys. I should have got one last time, but I missed the mark. That might have been one that I should have gotten pretty early, but I'm trying to get those award sales, guys. We're also coming out with our new face sheet masks. I have heard that these are even better than the ones that we've had in the past. They come very nicely folded, and they are on some kind of film. I will probably order one so that we can see what they're talking about. But I've heard that they're even nicer than the ones we've had in the past. So definitely look in your Avon now and look at your what's new. I posted, if you are getting ready to pre-sell and you're going to turn that order in on the 8th, don't forget that we can get our Green Goddess serum at that point. Some of you may have a lot of questions. I did post the training for this. This is our CBD infused, clean, all natural oil. Some people are very excited about it being all natural. And it is not ingestible, as Janine said. It is a makeup side of CBD. There is no THC, there is no high, it is not ingestible. It is just going to put vitamins into your skin and do it all clean, because you're using a plant and different vitamins out of that plant. So there's definitely some the big benefits to it. I will tell you just real quick. It's 99% natural ingredients: CBD, hemp seed oil, sunflower seed oil, turmeric, jojoba seed oil. I don't know that one. Sorry, guys. Siliquin oil and Zulin. Okay, there's two at the end. I cannot pronounce. Watch Janine. She has them. But they are for, it's a dry oil that absorbs quickly. Suitable for sensitive skin. That's going to be huge. So this is for sensitive skin. It's rich in omega fatty acids and vitamin E. Ultra pure and sustainably sourced, fragrance-free, vegan-free, hypoallergenic, and dermatologist tested. So I heard this is going to be, you get 5 free samples if you buy a bottle of it, but it's going to be for irritated skin. It's going to be for sensitive skin and irritated skin. So it's not an everyday kind of serum. So it might be something you want to look into if you have that kind of customer that's looking for that all natural. Then we've also got the body creams. Again, they are not medicinal. They are not going to take away, like, you're thinking, oh, I have an achy knee and I'm putting CBD on it. It's not going to work that way. It is just a cream that is going to soothe and calm the skin. It's not going to go intermuscular. It's not going to seep into your skin and give you the CBD oil. It's not going to do anything that the edibles do. This is purely topical, and it's just on the cosmetic side. I'm sorry about that, guys. That is primarily what this What's New is about, although it does have just a few pieces of jewelry, of new jewelry, if you'd like to see that. There it is. And then the Power of Pink, we're also getting a few new pieces of jewelry. The What's New is very simple. This is our brand new What's New. When I showed you the clipping, this is the first one where it says that we are earning at our own earnings level. So you're not getting any additional discount. You're just getting it early. So play that into your strategy. Do you need to be trying this oil early? Is it something that really appeals to you and that you think that you could give a testimonial to your customers? Do you have a customer that it would really appeal to that could give a testimonial for you if it's not something that your skin is needing? Think of it strategy wise that way. So when it does launch, you're able to give your own testimonials and not just something out of a book. That's kind of what the demos are for, rather than what people have been using them for in the past. So definitely keep your strategy in mind, and start learning. Go to Avon U. They have training there for all of this also. I went in and did a Training U course, and they've changed it a little bit. At least the one I did, you used to have to type in something, and it was kind of tedious because I always didn't know. I would say something, but where did it go? What did it do? I don't know. But the new way was just 3 short little questions if I had actually listened to what it said. And then on my way I went, and it was great. So definitely keep watching and doing your training. And with that, I am going to let you go. Next time I see you, actually will be the new training for new reps, but like I said, it is for anybody on the team that would like to attend. I will send everybody out a invitation, which will be a link to follow. And you have somebody new that wants to try to join up, absolutely, they can come and join you. You want to just learn and get all the information yourself, join me. I will be there face to face, or you don't have, you can call in on your phone. You don't have to be visible, but you can talk to me immediately instead of trying to talk and type in here. And the meeting, it has to last just as long as you have questions. You can come and go as you need. Just be respectful of everybody else in the meeting. But other than that, I think that's all I have for you guys. I will post up the team cells from last time, and I will get out the newsletter by tomorrow. And yeah, that's all I have for you, team. Hope you had a happy holidays. Let's go and have a good New Year's, and be safe, have fun, and I will talk to you next time.